Might have seen Tina just join. Welcome everyone to CEC 20's special meeting. We are holding the special meeting tonight for the purpose of interviewing candidates to fill our vacant seat. The meeting is being recorded. I would like to have our recording secretary, Vito Labella, please do roll call. Vito?
Steve, I apologize. I don't have my papers in front of me.
No problem. I'll get it.
Let me try to, if you give me a second, I could probably.
Actually, Natalia, can you do it?
Yeah, Natalia, you're welcome to do it. Thank you so much.
Natalia?
Steve?
Hello? Yes?
I believe I have it.
Okay. Go ahead, Vito, take it away.
I was wrong. I thought I opened something that had the letterhead on it.
Hold on. Okay, I was able to, yes.
Can you have it, Natalia?
Yeah, I have it.
Go ahead, Natalia.
Steve Stowe.
Here.
Okay. Jennifer Hu.
Here.
Elizabeth Chan. Late. Vito Labella.
Present.
Okay, hold on. Marie Brugueras. Here. Gara Amin. Li Ping Zhang.
Here.
Mei Yun Lin. Did she come in? I thought she came in.
She'll be late.
Okay. Maya Rosenblatt. Kevin Zhao.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Thank you, Natalia. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to all those in attendance, especially welcome to our four candidates. We appreciate you being here. How it will work tonight is we are going to go through, there are 3 questions we're going to ask each candidate. Before that, each candidate is welcome to make a short opening statement. I'm going to limit it to 2 minutes, just in the interest of time. And then the questions, each of the 3 questions will be 2-minute response time. So to start off, to go in alphabetical order, Yamina, would you like to start? You introduce yourself, make a short 2-minute opening statement.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yamina Kazadri. I'm a mother of 2 beautiful kids, a 5-year-old who's currently in kindergarten and a newborn who's 6 months. Yay me. Just a brief background about who I am and what I do. I'm a public health servant and concentrate in epidemiology, epidemics, and healthcare management. I also I'm very eager to participate and be part of what we're doing here with the community council. I understand that, you know, there's a lot that needs to be done with the educational system. I did give my profile. I don't know if everyone has access to it or not, but just a little bit of we have to meet and we have to come together to decide things that need to be addressed for our kids and our students and the whole system for the District 20 itself. I don't know what else you want me, or can I say?
That's fine. Yeah, you
No,
don't have to take the full 2 minutes. If
we have a meeting, I know we have meetings, and I understand what it means to be a team player and, you know, meet the curfews. So I think it's important to stay within time.
Great, thank you. Appreciate that. We will go to our questions now. Actually, I think I'd like to have every member make an opening statement, and then we'll go to each question sequentially. So Edward Lai, would you like to make your opening statement now?
Yes, I have to admit, sorry about that. Good afternoon, President Stowe, VP Hu, VP Chen, CEC 20 council members. My name is Edward Lai, father of 2 boys. I am a 15-year resident of Bensonhurst and a new parent of this school district. I work in the healthcare sector, and I am applying for this open CEC 20 seat. That's all.
Great. Thank you. Next up for opening statement, Yun Qian.
Hello, can I speak into Chinese, Mandarin?
If you like, Kevin, would you be able to translate?
I'll try.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Yun Qian. Normally, we have translation at our meetings, Mandarin, Arabic, and Spanish, but because this meeting was arranged on short notice, the translation
Okay.
department didn't have time. So just so everyone knows. But yes,
All
go
right.
ahead.
OK， 大家好，我的名字叫林云谦，我有2个孩子在第2学区就读三年级，就说一个在 PS 176 Ovington School 读3年级，另外一个在 High School 读6年级。很荣幸今天能够参加今天的面试，谢谢你们。
Okay. My name is Yun Chen. I'm a parent. I'm a father of 2 kids. One is on the 3rd grade in PS 176. The other one is on the 6th grade. And it's very nice to meet you here, and I would like to apply for the position.
Great.
That's it.
Thank you. And then finally, Joyce, would you like to make your opening statement?
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to do the election today. My name is Xiaochong Jie, equals to be Joyce. I'm the one of the school leadership team member of PS 105. I'm also active parent volunteer. I work with the PTA to organize event and activity. So I speak English and Mandarin. I translate for parents in school too. I present parents' questions and concerns to the school. And we always find the best solution to help parents. I have 3 kids. One attending the PS 105, one is on the PS 164, one is attending 3K program. So I think every school is different strategy for students and teachers, but I believe parents' support are very important to the school. So I'm passionate in helping planning education for children in the community. This is one of the reasons I'm running for CEC parents member. I want to contribute my knowledge and my experience to the community and help the parents get connection with the community. So I'm look forward to work with our community to secure quality education for our kids. So please vote for me. And so I think we can work together. The teamwork will make dream work. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Joyce. And I should mention after the opening statements now, we'll go on to the 3 questions, but the actual vote will occur next Wednesday at our regular monthly meeting. So after the interviews tonight, the council we're going to go into a private meeting and discuss, and then over the next week we'll discuss, and then next Wednesday we will actually vote on which member we would like to fill the seat, just so everyone knows. So for the first question tonight, I'll ask the first question, and the question is, besides overcrowding, what is the most important education issue for District 20? And we'll go in the same order. Yamina, would you like to answer first?
Of course, no problem. So being with COVID and what's going on, with the changes in instruction, rigor, demands, and expectations from the students, parents, as well, and more importantly, the teachers, I feel it's very important for us to hone into the educational values that the students are receiving with regards to state exams. Do the students, or do they have to go, or are they still receiving hands-on lab work? And also a very important part or aspect that I feel we've lost is my daughter. She was in special ed before she started kindergarten. She had to receive special instructions due to her prematurity and whatnot, because she was born early. You know, there was a lack of support with regards to special education. What happens to that now with COVID and the changes? Like, how are the class times broken down? Do we have enough allocated monies to and for these programs? And also, I feel that there's a lot of pressure with the teachers with regards to not just the overcrowding now. We need to add another element with COVID. Classroom sizes need to be decreased, right? Because they need to space out. You know, it was 6 feet, great, awesome. Now it's 3 feet distancing between the students, the desks. Do we have large enough classrooms? So all of this and all is to say that, you know, this is something that we need to definitely discuss and go through and find remedies. With my background in epidemics and healthcare management, I think I have a lot of values in which I can put in and bring in forth to the table to help find sort of resolutions as a parent. And going back to the third, you know, question, also to just add it in, to throw it in real quick, I'm a parent. I was always concerned from the beginning, and I feel like this is a way for me to have my voice heard and voices of many parents who are going through the same thing and who are seeing very similar issues with regards to what do I do now? Like, what's
Great.
going to happen to my educating my
Thank
children?
you. Good. Yeah. Sorry, that's the 2 minutes. Thank you, though. You
Sorry
got a
about
lot in there. That was excellent. Edward, same
sir.
question. Go ahead.
I definitely agree with the special education statement. I think, you know, like we are having issues with kids being devaluated. My son included. Also, specialized high school admission tests and the reform of the admission process to specialized high school in general. I think many parents would have strong opinion for or against. And because CEC 20 is a district that sends a lot of our students to specialized high school, so this affects a lot of people. Now, remote and in-person learning, due to COVID, I think parents are back and forth on this remote versus in-person learning. We all want the benefits of our kids being in a full learning mode, but you know, like we're all worried about the gathering of so many students and teachers. So I think COVID will always be the conversation for this school year, unfortunately. That's all I have.
Great. Thank you.
Steve, may I interrupt? I'm going to mute all, and then we'll have to ask individuals to unmute before they talk.
Sounds good. Okay. Yun Xian. I hope I'm pronouncing that close, but anyway. And
I'm here. Yeah.
And did you understand the question, or do you need Kevin to translate
Yeah.
the question?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
And I just use the Mandarin, all right?
Okay.
And the first thing that's for the
He's on mute.
Are you muted?
Yep, he's muted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Unmute.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got it. Okay, sorry. 第一个就是特殊高中要保留考试录取制度，因为很多孩子都是通过努力学习才得来的，所以
Kevin, do you want to translate that?
Oh, is it? Okay. He said we need to keep the SHSAT because we cannot the kids is study very hard in order to achieve the goal, and we shouldn't punish them. 还有吗？
还有就是
继续，谢谢。
OK， 还有就是推展特殊高中的普及度。特殊高中至少在提高学生成绩和打好教学基础方面做出了成功的示范。在我们有更好的其他办法来衡量我们的教育质量之前，我们应该推广这个制度，让更多的孩子得到好处。第二个就是保留天才班。
等一下。OK， translate 那个我先翻译一下，然后你再继续。
好。
What he said is we need to build more the special high schools, because those special high schools have been doing a good sample on improving the students' grade and building their education foundations. And before we have a more comprehensive way to measure our education quality, we should at least build more schools, and so more kids can benefit from the special high school program. OK， 请继续。
下一个就是保留天才班。
Okay, and for the same reason, we should keep the GNT program. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. And then Joyce,
Yeah.
most important issue in District 20 besides overcrowding?
I think beside all the currently mentioned, but the other thing I mentioned is many of students haven't mastered the material or grade level. So what can the teacher and leaders do is to giving our kids their best chance to success, create a supportive learning environment and serve all children. Schools to provide high quality instruction material and assessment. So the other thing I think the kids' mindset is very important. So it's other we can provide an environment for growing mindset for the kids. Because after pandemic, a lot of people mindsets change. So besides learning, I think the mindset will go through the success. So mindset will leading them to consistency to learning or distance to learning.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Our first Vice President, Jennifer Hu, will now take over. Jen, are you there?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So the next question is basically that we will be working with a group of people that have different needs and different interests, and we need to keep in mind that we are representing all students of District 20. So the question here is to please describe a time where you had to work with a team of people to set a goal and accomplish it.
Okay. Is that going to be me again?
Shall we start with
Yamina, go ahead.
I'll take the floor. Okay, so before the pandemic hit, I was working with the Department of Health, specifically on a mental health initiative for the Arab American community. And we were working with the Arab American Family Support Center. So we had different collaborations with different stakeholders, from people from within the community to the organization, nonprofit organizations, to the Department of Health. So we had all these different people with different ideas on ways to surprising and importantly enough, attack or address the mental health needs within specific underserved mental health populations, mental health needs of specific underserved populations, hence closing the disparity gaps. Each person, each group came with their ideas, and we had to try to scope and skim through them to find one ultimate goal that would cease to address all of the needs in a sense or in an essence, so that we don't want to feel anyone left out. Like, okay, but this is an important factor. How do I summarize everything and make it all come to one goal, one ultimate goal. Like I know in the beginning for my first question, it seems like, oh, I mentioned a lot, but ultimately it's one need. Just like our last candidate mentioned, if we help with the, setting up mindsets, right? Making children independent learners, and then we can address all of these issues without a problem. There won't be an issue if our kids are, we provide them with the necessary tools to survive or make it work. So in a sense that as a team player, you need to understand that it's not you, it's not me, it's what everyone else wants. What is the ultimate goal? What are we trying to get at? So always keep that in mind, and realize that we're all on the same team, that we all have a specific goal, and that is to elevate and elate District 20 students and provide them with the necessary resources so that they can surmise and soar through the skies. I guess that's it.
Thank you. Who's next? Was it
Edward.
Edward.
It's me.
Hi.
Hi. So I am a senior vice president of business development for a nursing home and skilled nursing group. So my responsibility entails marketing, business development, and administration oversight for 3 facilities totaling 540 beds. That's like a very large hospital system. And because of that, I have to deal with different hospitals, the C-levels. I have to work with everybody, in Amityville, Langone, Brooklyn, Coney Island Hospital, you name it. So every day I have to set goals and complete different tasks to provide services to our residents. And I'm very used to working with a team. And often I am the one who is leading the team. Thank you so much.
Thanks. I think Yun Qian, is that?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? Okay, so
Could you translate again? Sorry.
我讲国语。之前我在社区前几年都在跟一个组织叫纽约亲子互助会，也参加过一些社区的清洁活动，还有带这个高中生去做food pantry 的活动，帮助老人家做翻译各类的，还有一些大型的活动，像就是返校日啊什么的，很多大型的活动我们也都进行得很顺利。
Okay. In the past few years, I've been working with a nonprofit organization called PCR, Parent-Child Relationship. And I have been leading the many high school kids to work on the clean up the society of community streets and parks, and also on a food pantry service. And in addition to that, we also work together to help the senior citizens in the community. And plus the back to school drives. Yep. 还有吗？
没有了。
Okay, that's it.
好，谢谢。So I think the last person is I'm
Joyce.
sorry, I'm going to go to Joyce. Thank you. I forgot.
That's much easier.
So much.
Hi.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think for the setting goal and the accomplishing the goal, I think I feel so confident in that because I'm part of the school leadership team members. Also, I participate in the CEP. So we set a SMART goal for school year, and then we break down for each semester to know quality. We apply from the strategy as an action plan. Then we monitor it. I think from the goal is most important. We need to monitor. So even when we reach the goal, we also discuss is there other better way to make it better. So besides from the school leadership experience, my background is financial background. So we do teamwork a lot because we provide teamwork, make a dream work. So in your, as Yamina say, it's not you, it's not me, it's we. So we will make a change in the world, but we have to be together.
Thank you so much. I believe Elizabeth Chan has just come on, and I think she's going to do that last question, correct, Steve Stowe? Yeah, okay.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah. So hi, everybody. And all of you sound like very strong candidates. My last question is, parents are often ignored by the Department of Education on important issues. What should the CEC do in response? So the first question goes to you, Yamina.
Hi, thank you, Elizabeth. So I think as a parent, one, I've had a lot of concern all throughout my very early start of my daughter's education. My issue was I didn't know who to ask, or I didn't know where to go. Who do I ask? I have all of these questions, I have all of these concerns, but I didn't know where to go. So as a response is, we as CEC members, I feel it's important for us to create at least a sheet or a form in which parents, if you have questions about XYZ, like a directory per se, as where do you need, what do you need? You need, information with regards to special education. This is where you go. You need things about gifted and talented program. This is where you go. You need any, where the resources, services, resources, service, resource. That was a scarcity. There was no such thing. I was ping-ponged, for an instance, when my daughter was in early intervention programs and in her, on a 3K program and pre-K program, she needed services and they were discontinued and I had to switch schools, etc. I didn't know how to go on about or move forward to make sure that she was getting the necessary special education that she needed so that she can thrive. And I was always wondering, I was ping-pong from one person to another, to another, to another. And I just wondered, why isn't there one special or specific directory that is provided for us parents to show us, this is, if you need XYZ information, this is where you can receive it. And I feel as CEC members, I think we could do better and provide that for the parents so that they don't feel like they're ignored by the Department of Education, because we're talking about our children's lives here and our children's education. And we give, our children spend so much of their day or a large part of their days in schools in the hands of others. And a lot of the parents do want to partake and become active persons in their lives and try to help and work as a team with their teachers and the educational facilities that are providing this care. That's it.
Okay, thank you. That's good. Okay, now the question goes to you now, Edward. Parents
you.
are often ignored by the Department of Education on important issues. What should the CEC do in response?
Well, if I have learned anything from my 4 terms on Brooklyn Community Boards, it would be that the city will almost certainly ignore us on most issues that we feel as important. CECs are not policymakers, but as an advisory body elected by concerned parents or appointed by elected officials, CEC can still use its limited power to influence policy and keep schools accountable. So CEC should continue to provide the forum for parents and students to express. CEC should continue to give our community a voice and be their advocate. CEC will gain more power to be able to do more with Department of Education if you earn the support from all the parents. And I think CEC should build relationship with the community and get everyone involved. Support the parents because the parents will turn to support CEC. Then at the very least, those important issues will be in discussion in due time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, the next question goes to, the same question goes to you, Yu Ching. Let's go.
通常这种情况就是如果作为是 CEC 的委员，应该是多去 参加学校的 PTA 的活动，然后多跟他们就说表明我们是委员，比如说是 CEC 委员会的，然后让他们讲出自己的建议或者意见，然后可以把这些意见带到这个教育部门，那就是说教育部门能够听到社区家长的声音。Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So sorry, what's his name? Okay. What he said is usually under such circumstances, as a CEC member, I will participate more on the PTA activities, asking for their opinions and need. Then send this needs to communicate this need to the DOE and the other agencies. This way, the DOE and the agency will be aware of parents' need. Okay. That's it.
Okay, all right. Now the question goes to you, Joyce.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll repeat the question again. Do you need a repeat?
No, I think it'll be fine now. Thank you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the reason why we ignore it, I think most important is communicate. I think communicate can be solved. So the thing why I think is like before because right now we have Zoom meeting, right? Before every Zoom meeting, so we can send out the link to the parents, write down what they concern. Then we collect all the concern. Then we can, on the next day for the Zoom meeting, we can discuss this issue, and we have provided a strategy for this issue. So it will solve the concern immediately. So I think when we communicate in the Zoom meeting, it's better to discuss the issue, find out why we could provide the right strategy to the parents. Yeah, that's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. So back to you, Steve. Thank you all so much for answering our interview questions. Okay, Steve.
Thanks, Elizabeth, and thanks, Jen. If everyone would like to make a very short 1-minute closing, and then we are going to go into a private executive session just to discuss. And then I will remind everyone that at 6:30 we have another special meeting coming up on remote learning. So 1-minute closing statements. Yamina, go ahead.
Good evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for providing us with this opportunity. I really hope that I can partake and become a part of this family and join the CEC and provide with whatever necessary help and address whatever necessary needs that us as parents and the community and District 20 students and parents need. So please put me in your favors. Vote for me, everyone. I have a lot of ideas, but unfortunately, because I received my application much later, response questions. So it was at a whim, and I really am excited to. I'm hopeful. I got this.
Right. Thank you. Edward, closing statement.
Yes, sir. Thank you for this opportunity to express and for this forum for us to as a candidate, to showcase what we can offer to the council. And hopefully you guys will vote for me, and I will work very hard for the community, as I always have. For over this past 10 years, I've been serving on so many boards that I lost count. I always give my all, my best, and hopefully you find me helpful. And thank you so much, and enjoy your night.
Thank you, Edward. Yun Xian.
大家好， 就是今天这一次也是我第一次参加这个interview， 然后令我印象真的很深刻，然后也感谢大家能够就说就说
I think got this. 还在那吗
还在。
？OK。我们刚才没听到你最后讲的那一句。
就是今天就说这个 interview 也是我第一次，然后令我也是很难忘的一次，也是很好的一次经历。然后就是为什么今天会在这里，就是说参加 interview， 就是在社区参加那个义工活动的时候，经常会听到一些家长的声音，所以说为了社区的家长和孩子也为了我自己，所以说我今天必须要来参加这个 interview。谢谢大家。
Okay. Yep. This is the first time I have such an interview, and I'm very impressed, and it's a very good experience. Thanks for everybody. And the reason for me to be here today is because when I was working in the community as a volunteer, I have heard a lot about parents' need, and this is for our kids, and it's also for ourselves. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. And Joyce.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Yeah, it's nice. I appreciate this opportunity. This is learning experience for me. I feel I feel so proud of everyone, and I feel so proud with the 4 candidates. They all they represent your school. I feel so proud of you guys. And one word why my name is Joyce. It's because it came from joyful. So we will work together joyful. So remember my name, Joyce, come from joyful. Thank you.
Very well said. Thank you, Joyce. And with that, Natalia, are we ready to go into executive session?
Yes, just give me a minute.
Okay. And anyone who wants to stay on, this is the same Zoom link for the 6:30 meeting on remote learning. So you're welcome to wait, and we will be back at 6:30.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you.